Okay, so welcome back. Today we're going to be applying the colored minerals to the countertop. I first trialed a couple on the pieces of construction paper that they gave us ahead of time. I first did just a plain one with the 3 colors on it, and then I added in a bit of veining afterwards. I kind of like the white veining. The black seems too sharp. And then I also tried to leave like just a thicker vein of black showing. I don't really like how this one turned out. I think it looks not quite so realistic. To look just at the background colors, this one's got a bit more brown in it, this one's got a little bit more black. I think I'm not going to really be that picky. We'll see how it turns out. I think at this point I do like the brown and a bit more coverage better, but my husband likes a lot of the black showing. So we'll just see how it goes. The kit comes with a big sponge. They say to cut it into pieces, so they got some little pieces to work with on the back wall. Then I've filled up, got some paint on my trays, tried out my sponge, and we're gonna give it a shot. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. It says to start in a place where you can reach and just do little portions at a time. You want to go straight down and kind of rotate so that you don't end up with the same direction all the time. You don't want to make a smear mark. You want it straight up and down. Granite is very abstract, so it's not really like you can mess up too much. You don't want to put down. You actually want to go really pretty light. On these curved edges, it's very easy to get those marks like it's been swooshed, so you want to make sure straight up and down and go very light. Okay, so I feel like I've gotten fairly good coverage. I'm going to go ahead and pour some more color onto my plate. So this is the second color, it's a bit lighter. And we're going to go ahead and just start in the same spot. So I'm very unhappy with this spot right here, and I think I'm going to go in with a little black before I go any further. Okay, that covered that up a bit better. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the light color, which is pretty much a white. Okay. Okay, so there's a quick look at the middle mark. I still have to do the backsplash. I ended up finding that natural vein at the beginning, so I decided I should make a couple more of those. I've cut my sponges even smaller for the backsplash, and now I'm going to go ahead and do some of that work. Alright, backsplash complete. I tried to make a little bit lighter areas straight up and down where those veins were kind of coming through too. So I think it's looking really good. Giani says to use a 1/2 inch paintbrush to go in and do this kind of area. So that's what I'm going to try and do at the beginning here. Just hate how they're making lines. I'm going to try something else. Okay, so what I've done is attached a sponge to a piece, to a pencil. And I'm going to see, you still want to try and make those patterns most irregular as you can. I think this might work. So this is definitely getting me closer with the sponge, and then I think this last crack I might use the paintbrush to just finish it off. I'm just going to do quite a small area because the minerals do seem to meld together, and I think it'll help. Okay, shaky camera back. We have our final with all the mineral oils on it. And I went through with a fine brush, and those spots that I'd made a bit thicker, I added a little veining to the area. Totally happy with how it's turned out. Still have to do the clear coat on the top, but for now, this is really looking fantastic.